Hi, welcome to Meditation and Moonbeams. This is where we talk about how to use moon phases for manifesting, and then we follow up with a guided meditation to support your mental well-being and emotional goals. This meditation series is brought to you as part of the UMA Health Integrated Care Program. Today is Wellness Wednesday. I'm Rhonda Jabari, a master level Reiki practitioner and teacher, meditation guide, certified chakra therapist, certified aromatherapist, wellness practitioner, ritualist, and author. I help people regain a sense of control and balance in their lives using Reiki, chakra balancing, and aromatherapy to remove and release any energy that no longer serves a positive purpose. You can learn more about me on my website, www.wellnessuprising.com. Today is July 30th, 2025, and we're going to talk about the energy of that August 1st quarter moon in Scorpio, which is coming up actually on August 1st or 2nd. And then we're going to close with a meditation for self-honoring courage and creative rebirth. For the purposes of meditation and moonbeams, here's how we approach the 4 major lunar cycles. The new moon symbolizes new beginnings, fresh energy, and the planting of seeds for future growth. It's the ideal time to set intentions, start new projects, and align your energy with what you wish to manifest in the coming lunar cycle. The first quarter moon represents a time for action and facing challenges head on. As you move forward through that phase, it encourages you to break through obstacles and focus on growth, helping your intentions to take root. The full moon is a time of culmination, manifestation, and reflection. It's the moment when the energy reaches its peak, and that makes it a powerful time to release what no longer serves you and celebrate what's already been achieved. And the last quarter moon is a time of reflection, introspection, and letting go of any lingering energies before the next new moon when it all starts again. And so that's a time for clearing and rest and preparing for a new cycle. Staying aware of the moon phase each day can help you make more intentional decisions about what to do and what to avoid on any given day. The August 1st first quarter moon in Scorpio invites us into a period of transformation, intensity, and deep emotional work. So the first quarter moon always marks a time of challenge and momentum, and that's when we move from the planting stage of the new moon into the culmination of intentions. Scorpio, ruled by Pluto and Mars, brings a deeply investigative and regenerative energy into this moon, and it urges us to examine what's buried beneath the surface and confront the shadows in order to clear the way for new growth. As an overview for all of the astrological signs and for everyone, the Scorpio energy brings a force of passion and mystery. And then the first quarter moon in this sign demands that we transform emotional challenges into empowering breakthroughs. Scorpio is a water sign, so it's deeply connected to the subconscious, the unseen transformative power of emotional release. This moon will probably feel very intense and maybe even overwhelming at times as we dig into past wounds or confront lingering fears that we've been avoiding. The first quarter phase encourages us to act on our intentions with courage, but with Scorpio's influence, those actions might need to be bold and transformative as well. You might feel a strong pull to eliminate what no longer serves you, whether that's a habit, a relationship, or a mindset. Trust your intuition during this time, because Scorpio's depth can guide you to the insights and actions that will propel you forward. Now, as always, some signs are more affected than others. So we're going to talk about the signs that are most affected by this moon phase. Of course, Scorpio, because this is the Scorpio moon. So as the full moon's host, it's Scorpio's time to shine and bring their natural ability to transform and regenerate into focus. Scorpios might find it especially powerful to reflect on how they've evolved recently and what further changes need to be made to fully embrace their path of personal power. The sign that is opposite Scorpio is Taurus. So they're also very, very powerfully affected by this moon. And the Taurus might feel some friction with this moon, prompting them to examine their stability and where it may be hindering their growth. What comforts need to be shaken up in order for them to thrive? That's the question. Leos might feel the emotional weight of this moon more strongly, especially regarding relationships and personal desires. This moon for them is an invitation to explore the depths of their heart and find where their passions might need deeper alignment. Aquarius, also deeply affected, might be asked to confront their own boundaries and reassess how they relate to community, friendships, and the larger collective. There could be a pull to break free from past limitations and form more authentic connections. And then Aries and Pisces are going to feel a surge of power, particularly in the areas of healing and transformation. There's an opportunity here to shed old skin, making space for new possibilities, especially in their emotional and spiritual lives. Now, in the mix with all of that, of course, is Mercury retrograde. And so with Mercury still in retrograde, we might experience a delay in communication or clarity, adding an element of reflection and reconsideration to the otherwise action-oriented Scorpio energy. Mercury retrograde invites us to go inward, reassess past decisions, and tie up loose ends before charging forward. So this might slow down the momentum that we would normally feel during the first quarter phase, but it's perfect for reflecting on deeper emotional matters that Scorpio is calling us to address. So rather than pushing through obstacles during this time, it's really smart instead to turn your attention to internal work and revisit projects or relationships that require revision. Reconnect with your intuition and allow yourself to pause before taking big steps forward. So with this moon phase coming up in 2 days, what can we do now? What can we do today to align with the energy? Well, one thing is embrace transformation. Reflect on what no longer serves you, whether that's a thought pattern, habit, or relationship, and begin to release it, trusting that letting go is part of your growth process. Now is a good time to investigate your emotional world. Scorpio is all about diving deep. Take time today to sit with your emotions. Is there a fear or wound that you've been avoiding? Journaling or meditative practices can help bring these hidden truths to light. Act with intention. The first quarter moon is always a time to take action, but under Mercury retrograde, take careful, thoughtful steps forward. Trust your instincts, but also allow time for clarity and avoid rushing decisions and instead make them with intention and caution. Release control. Scorpio's energy can bring up the need to control everything around us, but true transformation requires surrender. Practice releasing your need to micromanage or manipulate outcomes and trust that things are unfolding as they should. Strengthen your boundaries. This moon is asking us to examine where our boundaries are weak. Is there a place where you've been giving too much of yourself? Set clear, healthy boundaries with other people today and recognize that this is an act of self-love. If you're interested in journaling or meditating further on this energy, here are some prompts to help you explore. Ask yourself what emotional wound or fear is ready to be released today, and what has it been teaching me about my strength? Where have I been holding on to something or someone out of fear of change? What would my life look like if I let go of that attachment? What boundaries need to be strengthened in my relationships or work life? And how can I assert myself more powerfully in these areas? In what areas of my life am I still seeking control? And how can I begin to let go of that control to allow space for transformation? And reflect on your recent growth. What part of your soul or identity do you feel has evolved the most in the past year? And how can you honor that transformation today? So the August 1st, 2025, first quarter Scorpio moon is a powerful catalyst for emotional and spiritual growth. Use this time to dive deep into the emotional waters of your psyche, reevaluating what's holding you back from your fullest potential. While Mercury retrograde might slow us down, it's still the perfect time to work on internal transformation and reflect on the changes that need to be made. With Scorpio's energy, on this healing journey, it's fueling this journey. Make sure you embrace the shadows that arise and trust that they'll lead you into greater clarity, strength, and authenticity. So now let's move on to our meditation for the day. And this is all about transformation. Welcome into this sacred space, and I invite you to settle in and allow your body to relax and your mind to quiet. Whether you're seated or lying down, take a moment to feel grounded right now. Gently close your eyes and take a deep breath in, filling your lungs with fresh, revitalizing air. And exhale slowly, releasing any tension you may be carrying. Inhale again through your nose and exhale through your mouth. As we align with the energy of this first quarter Scorpio moon, we'll dive into the deep waters of transformation, letting go of what no longer serves and making space for the new. Allow yourself to surrender to the power of this moment. There's nothing you need to do right now, but simply be. Let your breath be your guide. Breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, release any thoughts, worries, or distractions. Take another big, deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your body to relax further, feeling more at ease. Now bring your awareness to the base of your spine. Imagine a root growing deep into the earth, anchoring you. Feel the stability and grounding of this connection, knowing that as you stay grounded, you are also supported in your transformation. With each breath, imagine this energy rising through your body like a warm golden light. As you breathe in, this energy flows up from your root, through your legs, your hips, your spine. And with each exhale, feel any remaining tension dissolve, leaving only peace and stillness. Now that you're grounded and centered, gently call to mind the intention you set for this moon cycle. If you haven't yet, don't worry about it. Allow yourself to open to the feeling of transformation. Ask yourself, what is it that I'm ready to release? What part of myself or my life needs to be transformed in order to grow into the next version of me? Visualize this intention, seeing it clearly in your mind's eye. See yourself stepping into a new chapter, unburdened by the past. Allow yourself to feel the power of this transformation, the feeling of shedding the old to make space for the new. Now, as we align with Scorpio's energy, let's dive deeper. Scorpio is a sign of emotional depth, transformation, and regeneration. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a deep, mysterious ocean. This ocean represents your subconscious, the parts of you that have been hidden from your awareness. Feel the call to step into the water. And with each step, you're drawn deeper into your emotional and spiritual self. The water is warm, supportive, and healing. And you might feel the weight of the past or old emotions that are ready to be released. Trust that these emotions are coming to the surface to be transformed. Allow yourself to feel what arises without judgment. Just observe and breathe. What is calling your attention? What emotions or experiences are ready to be let go of? So Mercury retrograde invites us to pause, reflect, and revisit areas of our lives that need clarity. With the first quarter moon in Scorpio, the energy is ripe for reevaluation and deep healing. Take this moment to reflect on a past situation, relationship, or decision that feels unresolved. Allow your intuition to guide you to where Mercury retrograde's influence may be asking you to revisit or heal. Perhaps there's a part of this situation that needs forgiveness, a step you overlooked, or something that wasn't fully expressed. Breathe deeply and imagine the situation coming into the light just as it needs to. Notice any shifts, any insights, any emotions that arise as you allow this space for reflection. And as we approach the fullness of the first quarter moon energy, it's time to release what no longer serves us. Scorpio's energy asks us to shed our old skins, to let go of outdated beliefs, habits, and attachments. In your mind's eye, see yourself standing beneath a full moon. The light of the moon shines brightly on you, and as you stand in its glow, feel any burdens, fear, or old emotions beginning to dissolve. Now, with intention, imagine placing these things, these attachments, fears, and emotions into the moonlight. Watch them transform into shimmering particles being carried away by the wind or absorbed into the earth. Feel the lightness and freedom that comes with releasing them. And with each exhale, imagine releasing something else. Each breath that you take inward is filled with new energy and potential. And each breath out represents a letting go of something old. Now that you've made space, allow the energy of new beginnings to fill you. Feel the potential of your intentions as they begin to take form. And say to yourself silently or aloud, I am open to transformation. I release what no longer serves my highest good. I trust in my ability to heal and grow. I align with my true purpose and my soul's calling. I step forward with courage, clarity, and grace. Feel these words resonate in your body, in your heart, and in your spirit. Allow them to echo within you as you continue to breathe deeply, knowing that with each breath, you are coming into alignment with your truest self. Now gently begin to bring your awareness back to the present moment. Feel the surface beneath you once more, the air around you, and the space you're in. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing small movements into your body. When you're ready, open your eyes. Feel the energy of the Scorpio moon still surrounding you, guiding you toward your transformation. Know that the release and alignment you've experienced here today will continue to unfold in your life as you move forward. I genuinely thank you for joining in this sacred practice, carrying the energy of this first quarter Scorpio moon with you as you step into the rest of your journey, ready to embrace the new, the unknown, and the powerful transformation that awaits you. Make sure you join us next Wednesday, August 6th at 1 p.m. Pacific for another healing session of meditation and moonbeams with the Health Integrated Care Program and me, Rhonda Kuykendall-Jabari of Wellness Uprising. May your path be clear, your heart full, and your spirit grounded. Until we meet again in stillness, find peace and be well.